Well, hello. You are hiking with Jenny on the Appalachian Trail. This is day 11, and I just left the Siler Bald shelter, and I'm headed north. Gonna do a 12-mile day today, I think, to Cold Spring Shelter. Last night was great doing a lower mileage day. Was able to get some editing done and shelter from the rain because the rain, it just kept going. I think that would have been pretty miserable to hike in. So I was glad that I stopped early and had a good rest. Ready to get back on the trail and put in some miles. Today is beautiful. The sun came out. There's no rain. It's in the low 60s right now. And I got the trail to myself so far. I was only one other man staying at the shelter with his dog. No one else came out, probably because it's so close to Franklin that if you were hiking out, might as well just either stay in town or push forward to the next one. But I knew going into it, I just needed to take it easy. And the getting out of the rain part was wonderful. I will say that if you're not somebody that likes to take too long of a detour, that shelter might not be for you because it was a half-mile off of the trail. But for me, it was either that or continuing on another 7 miles. So it was a easy decision for me. But you might want to bypass it if that's not appealing to you. It is kind of a downhill to get to the shelter, so when you're climbing out, you're going up. So just something to keep in mind. I mean, I don't think it was a difficult trail other than that, but that was the Siler Bald shelter. And one thing I noticed from camp at night, you could see city lights. So I don't know what city that was, but it looked like it was too many lights to be Franklin, but proximity wise, I guess that would make sense. But there was a beautiful view in the morning of the sunrise. I could see it right from my hammock. I'm really proud of my food choices so far this trip. I weighed myself at Chicken Sunsets and I haven't lost any weight, which is a good sign, and I feel great. I mean, I do get tired, but I think it's like my body is just not used to carrying the weight, because on the days when I was slack packing, I felt like I had more energy and I could go faster. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty healthy, and I think that supplementing my diet with the added protein was a good decision, because I haven't really had any muscle pains or anything. I think my body is taking the time at night to recover really well. So just for comparison, when I hiked the New England Trail, I lost a bunch of weight, and that was only 2 weeks. So I think I'm doing pretty well. Same with the long trail. I could feel like my clothes were fitting much more loosely after 3.5 weeks. So I think my current plan is working out better for me than what I used to do. So I feel really good about that. I feel really good about the video I put out, because I think it might help some people that, struggle with weight loss on the trail. I know it's probably the opposite problem to have, but I've known a few people that, they just lost so much weight they couldn't even fit into their backpack anymore. And I just don't think that's really healthy, and I don't want that to happen to me. So my goal is, if I'm gonna lose any weight, no more than 10 pounds. I want to stay within a healthy weight range. Well, we've got a long climb coming up now to Waya Tower. This is every hiker's dream come true. A trash can. On our way up Waya Bald. It looks like there's a little lookout tower up there. Been hiking with Lone Star the past couple miles. Oh, we're gonna have such good views. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh man, we booked it up here. So tired. We're pretty high up there. Oh my God.
Not bad.
Do you mind if you're on YouTube? I'll cut you out if not.
It's on me. Be sure to like and subscribe.
Alright guys, this is 2020 and Lone Star.
So,
been camping with them for a couple nights now.
hi YouTube. Finally have cell service. I gotta take care of a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Which I forgot to do when I was freaking in town.
That's what I saw on like the
Lays right on the tower. Oh, it's so pretty up here. So great running into those guys up there. Am I on the AT? Yeah, I guess so. I think we're gonna take a lunch break at the next shelter, which is Waya shelter in Point 9. And then the three of us are all planning to go to Cold Spring shelter tonight. I was surprised because I didn't think that they would push it that far, because they actually started from Winding Stair Gap this morning. So they were like 4 miles behind me when I started this morning. So they're actually pushing a 16-mile day, whereas mine's only 12. But it seems like they're on kind of a similar schedule as me, because we're all three hoping to make it to the knock tomorrow. I love today. Today's the best. I'm so happy to be out here doing the thing I love with other people who also love to do the same thing. Every day is new and different. Even though I'm doing the same things every day, it's still, I don't know, you never know what the day's gonna bring. Just after lunch at the Waya shelter, and it's 2:30 now. Hoping to get to Cold Spring shelter for 5 o'clock and relax and chill for the rest of the night. Got some nice gradual downhill going on right now. It's gonna be kind of flat, and then before we get to the campsite, it's gonna start to gradually climb back up again. Still very beautiful day. It says 59 right now, so it could cool down a little bit. I really can't speak highly enough about lunch breaks and breaks in general, because I feel so much more energized after I've taken a break and eaten something than if I had just kept going. And I probably am faster that way, because if I had just kept going and not eaten anything or rested my feet, I'd probably be dragging right now. There was one piece of advice I received before I started the trail, right before I started the trail. Actually, I think it was maybe on Julia's Timeout channel, and she said, take a break every hour. I've stuck to that. I've taken a break every hour and I've eaten something. I've made myself eat something. And it's really helped, because my energy after that is always better. Usually it's like I can tell if I start to drag, I'm feeling like lethargic. I know it's time to take a break. Time to get some calories in me. And it doesn't even have to be a long break. Usually just like 10 minutes will do. and I feel so much better. One more final climb to camp. I think I see the roof of the shelter. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what it is about like final climbs before shelters, but it kicked me in the butt. So we came up from the cold spring shelter to the campsite, and look at this view. This is amazing. I really want to try and like make something work with a hammock over here. But there's like tent pads over there, his picnic table, fire pit. This looks amazing.
In 2018 or something, and she said that she can't find it.
Check out the fire 2020 has built for us.
Woo!
Using my clutch Vaseline soaked cotton ball.
Yep, couldn't do it without it. We tried with the sticks, and it just didn't go. Good Lord, man.
That's really going.
Napalm in that cotton ball?
Just
Asian
a lot of Vaseline. We need to buy more of that stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to start collapsing it as long as we can get some sticks on it.
Yeah.
It's alright, my clothes didn't smell like smoke anymore, so time to re-up.
Need I need to reapply my all natural deodorant.
Honestly, like Taz said, kills the smelly bacteria. He's a funny guy.
Yes.
It's crazy. That's really all we needed was a Vaseline soaked cotton ball.
I only used half of it again, so now we have
Oh my gosh! Woo!
They're also still wet, so I'm trying to get them on and to start drying out.
Yeah.
It's crazy how little you needed for that.
I know. It's like so much of it comes down to just like setting up the fire properly. Like once you have a solid fire going.
Become self-sustaining at a point.
Heard the answer was 42.
That's what some book I read told me.
Yes, some book. Everybody remember that
And
some
don't
book?
forget your towel.
I never read it.
I actually haven't read it either.
Which one?
The Checkers Guide.
Yeah. Oh, I read it many long years ago. I
should
think I
get
was
the audiobook
11
for
when
this,
I read it.
actually.
Big classic, and I loved it, dude. It was so much fun.
My favorite memories are of BC, the original.
Mm.
Like if I were to, think back to like WoW that I enjoyed the most, it was BC.
Mm.
Like I just remember like Karazhan. Like I did so much Karazhan,
Yep.
and it was such a good.
Prince Melchizar.
Yeah, man. It was such a good instance.
It was.
Because I wasn't in BC. Well, A, I wasn't a kid, and B, my guild wasn't that good. So we did some Serpent Shrine and some Tempest Keep, but like we never did Black Temple.
Mm.
We mostly just we had like 2 solid groups that did Karazhan, and then when we could pull together 25 people, we would try to do big raids and fail.
Yeah.
What happens on Moonguard stays on Moonguard. Sorry.
When you pull up the people's like TRP profile thing, and it's like an entire book of their characters, lore, backstory.